I would definitely say, FASB really looked at what stakeholders needed in this one. There were many stakeholders out there that had continued to provide feedback saying, hey, this definition of a business is just way too broad for us. And it's really providing some complexity in how we can implement it. So with the new guidance, what they've done is they've clarified the definition. They've also provided some additional criteria around truly determining, are you acquiring a business or are you just acquiring a group of assets? If you look at many of the transactions, that people have under the current guidance, there's transactions out there that I would say are more akin to the purchase of an asset versus being really truly a business combination. And I think, that's where you find, more complexity as you continue to move forward.
Under the new definition, when substantially all the fair value of the assets acquired is concentrated in a single asset or a group of similar assets, then the acquired assets would not represent a business. Zoetis' Colleen Cunningham explains why this change might actually result in more asset acquisitions.
Yeah, and actually, we may see a lot more asset acquisitions as a result, things that don't qualify as a business. The definition of a business, it flows through a lot of different areas of accounting: acquisitions, disposals, consolidations. So there's a lot of areas that the definition definitely impacts the accounting. It's great that we now have a little bit more refined definition, because there was broad interpretation of the previous definition that wasn't always consistent. So it's always nice to have a consistent approach. The new standard also provides a framework for folks to kind of look at, is a set of assets a business or a set of assets? And therefore, they put it through this framework. It's a little bit more robust than the previous guidance to determine whether there's inputs, there's substantive processes, and outputs. In asset acquisitions, I know many companies, it's a lot easier to account for an asset acquisition than it is a purchase acquisition of a business. So many companies chose to adopt early, particularly as they were working through deals to enable the sort of simpler accounting.